hello everybody. Hello, hello. How are we doing? Everything okay? Hello, hello, hello. Right. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to schedule Genshin, and I was like, no, I can't. We've had 2 Genshin streams in a row. That would be crazy. So now I'm playing Coffee Talk, and don't get me wrong, I'm very okay with that. I'm like, okay, wait, I need to voice act, and I need to actually do stuff other than sit there and eat pizza and enjoy the story. Gosh darn it. That's okay. That's okay. I'm looking forward to hearing more of these stories, though. Let's see. We have so far regarding the old characters from Game 1. We have so far seen. Who have we seen? Officer Georgie. Oh, and then Aqua and oh gosh, I've forgotten her name again. It's not looking too good for me. Because it's a really easy one as well, isn't it? Wait. Myrtle. Okay, actually, to be fair, I'll be fully transparent, I wasn't remembering Myrtle. I was going down a different thought path. Yeah, okay, that's, my bad. Anyway. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. Feels like a night for old friendships and new acquaintances. Oh, it'll just be, no, it won't be Frey, because Frey's away. It'll be like, just somebody else that we know. Is anyone there? Oh, it'll be, Riona, right? Oh. Interesting. Hello? You gave me a start. You're an Akamimi, right? You're going to transform any second now? Maybe not? It's gonna be like somebody's pet cow, bro. Oh, Lua. Wow. Hi. I wasn't expecting you. Okay, I like this. I like where this is going. And hey, new customer. This cat is either adamant on staying in character or is just a cat, and I have absolutely no idea which one it is. Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is a coffee drinking sort of cat. No, would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat then? not exactly, no. I'm not quite sure. This is my first time seeing this little one. Bro, this is definitely a human. Oh, not a human, like a Nekomimi, like a one that can transform. Are you sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Alright, no cuddles. I don't know what voice I gave Lua Haki. Probably just a basic voice. I don't know, but cats. Indeed. I wonder if it's lost, but it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute though. Would make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats. Right. Oh, it's sleeping. Anyhow, it's been a little while. It has. The last time I saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Oh, so she's still a regular. That's nice though. I quite like that. The music is quite loud for you guys, sorry. I hope the volume mixer is okay. It's definitely not. I can see from my end that it's definitely not. Okay, hopefully that is a bit better. Mostly work, as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yeah, but in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodachi. Oh, Tomodachi. Sorry, my bad. Yo, why is my VTuber model constantly looking this way? I swear, it's not me. I'm not looking that way. Oh, it's just kind of, I don't know, it needs a bit of a recalibration, I guess. Okay, that's like a tiny weeny bit better. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not unfun. That is a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going... I might need a drink before I answer that. Oh damn. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yeah. Milky and soothing, just with a bit of warm spice. Oh, I can do this. I'm going to hit my pillow soon. Hello. Yo. Hello. So something that will help me sleep. And I can see you have some snazzy new ingredients. We have blue tea and hibiscus now indeed. That sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and warm spice please. Interesting combination. Hibiscus, milk and spice. Wait, it's too cool. Never mind, this is definitely a drink. Oh my goodness. Weirdly reminds me of Christmas and not Valentine's Day. Could not tell you why. Meow. Oh, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Bro, it can understand you. It's definitely an echo meme. Oh, it left. Maybe it'll come back later. I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions. Even if they're often rather mysterious ones. That's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Lua. Ooh, it smells lovely. It also has a lovely colour. And it tastes lovely. Oh, bro, this game makes me want to try every drink, I swear down. I knew I could count on you, Delta. You're always a sight for sore taste buds or something. You're always... Okay, what's like the taste version of sight? You're always a sight for sore eyes. You're always a... You're always a taste for bitter tongues. Oh, there you go. That's the that's the drink version of that. I'm glad you like it. I love it. Right, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey said still getting married, of course? Oh, yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. Bailey is still very much my person, with the long ears and all. So none of those pesky cold feet? That sounds like good news. No cold feet and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. Homie, you have ears. Listen, you know what, I'm not going to question it. Oh, wait, her horns do glow when she's... Never mind. Kind of makes sense. That doesn't sound like good news. Yeah, it's just such a big thing, you know? I feel like that's all we talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. They should probably talk about that. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. I look at all these weddings on Tomodachi, and they all do this special over-the-top stuff. I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavours, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for the part of the wedding, and I earn a good living, so I can cover most of it. He wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people who love make their... Bro, I did not read that right, okay. You need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I am concerned. Both about Bay dropping all of his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, trying to make sure everyone's happy. Maybe. But I guess it's unavoidable, right? I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think I'm ready for this. Okay. Yep, here we go. Hi, Neil. Wow. What timeline is this? Oh, hello, Neil. Wait, that's not Neil. That's definitely not Neil, because... Okay, it might be Neil. Just because they had a question mark over the name, and they're wearing this flower pin that I've never seen before. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's the space person you told me about weeks ago. The one who used to come to the cafe. I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greetings. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he changed his name to Silver. And he looked rather more human. I see. This is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? Didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. Huh? Beg your pardon? This isn't that kind of place. Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption. It sounds like your research was based on orc westerns. Oh, he was embarrassed. Oh. Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoyed them. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? That's so cute. That, it would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was a better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is, the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want to make things and sometimes get jealous of others. But also, how they help each other out. And how they fall in love. It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. Oh, this again, okay. I guess we do. Are your people very different in that respect? We are. You know what's funny? You'd assume that it's the same species as Neil because they look identical. It's just this one has like this pink rucksacky thing with a flower pin. But Heike, we don't really know what's under the suit. Nah, it has to be the same species. It has to be. Although we want things too, but it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, they glow like Neil does. This is definitely the same, surely. How do you distinguish between them all? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess. It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen? Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. Fudge, I don't know what that's in reference to. I'm too dumb. I don't know history well enough. Damn it. But pardon me. You're not Neil, are you? Or Silver? No, this is very clearly not either of them. Them? I mean, they're the same person. Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda. The adventurer. So there are several of you here on Earth. There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. Right, well. But this is not the topic of our present conversation. No. You wanted a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similarly to what the purple earthling has been doing. The purple earthling? That's you, buddy. Lua, buddy, that's you. That certainly is a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the four appendaged earthling? But all earthlings have four appendages. Do you mean my horns and ears? Miss Amanda, we usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages. Oh, we apologize. The embarrassed pink bro. That wasn't a thing last time, but I love it. But we cannot address the customer by name, as we do not know it. So, ask for their name. You're gonna learn a lot here, Amanda. You're gonna learn a lot of social cues. You know, we're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you to a place where you don't seem socially inept, okay? Don't you worry about it. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua. Lua? Yes? It has a very pleasing sound. Oh, well, thank you. We wish to absorb some liquid matter as Lua has been doing. Of course. And do you have any idea as to what kind of liquid matter that might be? Something bright, coloured and memorable. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure, Delta. It's quite alright. We were born to rise to this occasion. That's the spirit. And the right is, Miss Amanda. Yo, we need more MC lore, bro. Last time we got the MC lore, we were a time traveler. we need more MC lore. We were a time traveler and an alien, and then it just cut. Apparently, we'd like done the timeline multiple times, and we'd like slipped up and said things that we shouldn't have known at that time. Like, it was very interesting. If you haven't watched the first playthrough, I would seriously recommend it. It's very interesting. Man, okay, here we go. We want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks. To bipeds with female denominations. Oh, nobody would ever know that I was an English major. Our research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.9999% of occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed. So you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. Okay, blue and gingery. That's all I got, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Whoa, blue lightning. That's cool. That's very cool. What items do I have right now? A fidget spinner. I want to... Okay, never mind. Oh, back. I was like pressing on my keys, like how do I go back? A blue lightning coming right up. This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. They drink the same way as Neil. This is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well deserved, Delta. What kind of reputation is that? Sounds like words getting around. Soon this place will become a hipster den. I should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places only before they come cool. Touché. I guess you'll be stuck with me a while longer. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation? We heard about you from our sibling, formerly known as Neil. Wait, so you knew who we were talking about? I see. Sibling, huh? I feel like staying here is better. If people are gonna sit all the way over there, like, I don't know. Or maybe I just do this. Oh, my bad. You should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound like a rather different type of place. So what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in this cafe. We are on this planet to research and on a research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps it is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as to rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as it is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon my rough estimation. That's more than good enough. You are very kind. Delta has mentioned your sibling a few times. I think Silver, right? Indeed, we are part of the same hive mind. Hive mind. Great, that's really promising. Yeah, no, that's... I'll wait for that to unfold. A hive mind. That sounds pretty amazing. But doesn't that make an appointment less useful? That would have been true some time ago. But Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to the hive mind grows tenuous. Oh, tenuous, not tenuous. Oh, that must feel a little lonely. To lose your connection to your family when you've been so close. Lua bringing personal drama into somebody else's world. Great, okay. Just a quick question, Amanda. Does Neil want to be rescued and part of the hive mind? Or are you forcibly bringing him back because he's becoming more human and you don't like that? What's the vibe here? Is it a consensual stealing, or is it a unconsensual stealing? Or a rescue, I should say. To lose your connection to your family when you've been so close. Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's, when you think about other people and they're not here, and that makes you sad. It makes you feel Like you have a weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than a 61% certainty. I assume that's Neil? Oh, it is. Hi everyone. I forgot he was human now. Oh, yo, I got through then. I was like, this ain't Neil, because Neil used to look like this. And then at the hecking, like, end credit scene, or like just before it, we got a whole lore dump of Neil turning into this. I forgot about that. Okay. Hi, Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. Ah, I apologize. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi, I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? I'm giving him a more human voice than I did last time. Last time it sounded very similar to Amanda's voice, but because they said that he's coming more and more human, and you know, we've given him some social help, assistance. We taught him the ways of being human, so I feel like he knows a little bit more how to talk human. Okay. You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yeah. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. This is a bit awkward. Don't look at me, bro. This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Ow, bro. I hate awkwardness with a passion, bro. Amanda. Yes, you should know that I have been missing you a lot. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? She's so cute. She's gonna turn out to be evil, bro, I swear down. We have been told that it is the name of the feeling we have when we think about you. That's... I just... Bring it in. Bring what? Oh. They're hooking. What? That is one long hook. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Right. I'm assuming they didn't show that because it would have been a pain in the ass to draw a whole other, like, animation for a hook. That only happens once. As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late. Oh, that's Amanda, sorry. As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you haven't changed. You have, and yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again, and your presence is similar to what it always was. It makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink, as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. The mission? Oh, didn't Delta tell you about that? Not really. Do I know about the mission? I'm not sure I know about the mission, bro. And if I do, then I definitely forgot. Well, the reason I came here in the first place... Oh, that mission! Never mind, I've just remembered. It was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? I was about to say, whoa, wait, the mission wasn't to find love, it was to reproduce, no? In fact, well, I guess he's turning more human, so maybe that's what he seeks now. That would be an interesting twist. That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda is right. I'd like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I'd like something new and unique. I want to explore all these new sensations, but nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. Hibiscus? And maybe with a bit of freshness to it. Hibiscus with mint? Something new but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I do love blue. Oh, okay. Blue peaty, I guess. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue then, please. Damn, homie, you're asking for a lot. Floral and refreshing. Right. It's not very sweet. Honey adds sweetness. This adds floralness, right? We're gonna brew it, and if it comes out with something unique, then it's probably the correct drink. What a drink, bro! These drink designs. I mean, I thought Game 1's drink designs were beautiful, but this is another level. Wow. Flower bed. I need to try these drinks, man. One bright flower bed for the silver person. This definitely looks unique. I can't wait to try it. Oh, yum. It's delicious. Drinking through my mouth makes such a difference. To be honest, I had never expected to like it this much. But now I can never get enough of it. Drinking through the glove does look uncomfortable. It's a very different experience. Not entirely unpleasant. No, it's also nice in its own way. But it doesn't convey taste in the way a mouth does. It's much more about the sensation, which definitely makes it intense. But I am happy I get to drink Delta's creations the way they were intended. Aww. As for the mission. Yes, the mission. Maybe we shouldn't be present to hear if this guy has gotten laid. I feel like I don't want to really hear this, to be honest. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Oh, yo, she's getting angry. Well, the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. Really? Yeah. Huh. You know, I'm surprised. What is a date? It's a step you need to take before coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, you get to know the person. Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, to be honest, but in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect, in ways I wouldn't, and every time I learn something new. About Earthling species? That too, certainly, but about the person. Oh, but mostly about myself. Wow, I like that sentiment. That's definitely that's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with the person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself. sounds complicated. We need to make further computations to understand. It's different what we're used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you've got it figured out. Surely your dates should go well enough. Thank you, you're very kind. And if I may say so myself, I think I have made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, thing is, Seattle's a very big city even by us, and isn't that a good thing? Everyone is busy running around, and people aren't very trusting. Not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go out on a date with you. Yeah, that's kinda true, yeah. So what you're gonna do is you're going to join some local clubs. You're not going to join them to find a date. You're going to join them so you get to know more people. And then you build your network out. And then by building your network out, you then have connections to be like, hey, you know anybody that's single and looking for a partner? And then your mutuals can help you get together. Or it could even just be a situation where you end up liking each other because you go to the same, I don't know what I called it, hobby place. I don't know. Aliens, so socially inept. Sounds like you tried. Yes, I tried several times. I even stood on a plaza for a few hours with a date me. Yikes. That is, not an optimal strategy. Yes, I've realised that since. People mostly seemed a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Is that something you could try? That's what I'm saying, bro. You have to meet your partner, like, somewhere that actually, like, not like at a bar or a club or yada yada, because that's not like an actual relationship. You need to build a foundation of a relationship first if you want to have any kind of romantic success, in my opinion anyway. And maybe it's because I just don't see hooking up with somebody at a nightclub turning into a long-term, we're gonna get married and have kids kind of relationship, ever. I'm sure it's happened, like, you know, on Earth before. I don't know how many times, I'm sure it's happened, but like, in general, I just don't know, there's just no way. You always gotta know the person if you want an actual, I guess this guy doesn't want an actual relationship though, right? Well, I don't know. He did say he's looking for love nowadays. I don't know. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on. I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid my work doesn't attract the right sort. I didn't know you found a job, Silver. Ah, yes, I did. A few months ago. I decided to open a cafe. Homie, are you running against me? Nah. Really? Does that mean that Delta has competition? Not at all, I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition. Interesting. Anyway. Wait, is he implying that we're the same species as him? Wait, that does, okay, if that's what it's implying, it does kind of make sense from like one line that I remember from Coffee Talk number 1. But I'm not 100% sure if it's referring to that or if that was like meant to be interpreted that way. Okay, sure. Anyway, after I'd tried all of that, I was running out of ideas, so I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts, like I did when I just arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too, but the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded it is... Based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess absolute 0. That is accurate. Oh no. Do you know why? If I am being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little... No, it feels a lot... alien? Please expand your explanation. Bro, I hate the idea of online dating apps. I mean, to be fair, probably works better than hooking up in a nightclub, I guess. I don't know, actually. I imagine it works similarly as ineffective for, like, actual long-term committed relationships. And it's called a dating app, which implies that it's there to find an actual partner, but I could also be wrong. I just don't imagine it's actually used like that. I don't know, I've never used one, so who knows. Do you mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms, but it feels impossible to connect with them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried, months ago, but now it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm a part of it to some extent. I feel like if I can just reach out to it, I'll find understanding. But then I do reach out, and I only find silence. That's pretty sad. Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, you don't have to worry at all. I'm just wondering if I've got friends I can set you up with. Exactly what I was saying. But they all have partners. Okay, well, that's unlucky, But we can introduce you to people, Neil, don't you worry. If we introduce you to people, then they introduce you to people, and then they introduce you to people. That's how it works. You're very kind, Lua. Or you meet at work, or like your hobby clubs or whatever. Yeah. I will find somebody eventually. It's pretty important that I do. It's an existential issue for some people. Why did we also ... We will help. Homie's like, what? How are you gonna help my guy Silver / Neil get a date? I still want to call him Neil. Why did he not just stick with the name Neil? Oh, he was being hunted by the police. I forgot about that. They were like, this alien species is landed on our Earth, being like, no, not unattended. What's the word? Like unidentified. Yeah. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's still... You are not looking for conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to a hive mind, and you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yes, that's true, but... We are a hive mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help. Well, she has seemingly good interests, I suppose. It does sound reasonable. I don't know if I trust her. I don't know why. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes. And there's no harm in trying, right? Well, then I guess it's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. Without our hive powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds of success are 100%. I like your confidence. Amanda always was a force of nature. We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. It's so cute and it's probably evil. As for Wait. What? What is... We have to go now. But... What happened? Wow, huh? Please be like nothing, bro. I'll explain everything later. Sorry, Delta, Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time, let's go. What? Are the police still chasing them? Well, that was... Yeah, that was a rather sudden departure. I hope they're going to be alright. Yeah, me too. It was the police. Yo, thank gosh they got out of here. Evening, Mr. Agent. You two know each other? The agent here has been asking about our customers in the past, but I trust tonight he's here for a late night coffee. Sadly, no. I'm here on official business. Sounds serious. It is very serious, Miss Lua. Miss Lua and Delta. You know why I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Don't do it. Well, I swear I filed my tax return months ago. And I did pay it at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. Yes, Lua, yes! Wait, let me move my big head over here. You two, do you take me for a fool? We would never. Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell lies. Don't do it. Yo, her horns are glowing. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong, and we don't have an answer to any of your questions. Actually nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here, so I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere, and leave this place and Delta alone. Your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent. And trust me, you do not want to see me get angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I didn't know such thing. Not yet, at least. I'm being an idiot. Wait. She's a ghost, right? Rihanna... Oh, it doesn't say. She's definitely... Oh, wait, which ghost was she? Oh, I think she was a banshee. That's like a ghost, right? Very well. I'll go for now. This isn't over. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Suit yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you. Well, that could have ended very badly. I feel like it didn't end great, to be honest, but you know. Lua, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side. Well, the chat is quiet today. Banshee has something supernatural that screams. Can't say if they're ghosts or not. Right, yeah. I just know they're in phasmophobia. But I'm still a succubus. I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yes. I wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Yeah, we might need to like change skins again, I don't know. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like Amanda. That doesn't make me like him anymore. I mean, they are technically aliens invading and trying to reproduce, like... I don't know, I kind of don't blame him. But what, like... Okay, I looked it up, and it never specifically mentions that they're ghosts, so I'm going with not. Interesting. Maybe banshees are like their own thing, you know what I mean? Like they're ghosts and wolves and succubus and yada yada yada. Maybe banshees is like its own thing, category. I don't know. I came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed. You didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID card. Shame if someone were to lose it. Well, the agent had this on him, and now he doesn't anymore. Mr. Main character! Yo, I didn't know we were into stealing hacking immigration officers' IDs. Let's hecking go. What's he Delta? Didn't think you had it in you. It certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure someone creative could find good uses for it. My sentiments exactly. Well, I guess you have some time to consider what to do with it. And who to pass it on to. Indeed. Do we know anybody that can shapeshift? I guess Neil, technically, and Amanda, but they are. They've been first documented in Celtic folklore. Very interesting. Anyway, this shook me more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. Really not your fault, but I'm going to go and spend some time with my fiancée now. Which will be all of 30 seconds. Before I start snoring on his shoulder. That sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me. Will do. Well, that was certainly hectic. Whoa. This agent looks like he's going to be trouble. A seemingly important ID card. You know what's not helpful? The fact that the main character is an alien of some sort as well. Tomorrow is another day. Yeah, that is true. Whoa. I'm shook. I'm shooketh to the core. Yo, I need this to be like my background music, key. With the rain sounds as well. I'm at least 80% sure the agent is onto the main character. I don't know if the agent is onto the main character or the agent is just still after Neil and now Amanda, I guess. I don't even know if the agent knows about Amanda, because Amanda just arrived. So probably still just Neil. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a possibility that they're onto the main character, but I just, considering we, as a person, me as Delta and you as Madness, don't know anything about the main character, or know very little about the main character, it's like a struggle to believe that this random immigration agent would know more about them than us. But I mean, it's definitely possible. I guess we'll find out. Anyways, I apologize. I know you just came in, Madness, but I was planning to end now. I've not been very well recently, so sorry for not streaming much this week. I know I've streamed like every 3 or 4 days. Like, it's really not good, so I do apologize, but this is why I don't have a schedule anymore. My health is too inconsistent, as well. Anyway, one tiny mini notice: outfit reveal and loads of announcements probably happening next week. I don't know when just yet, but I'm basically done. I just need to put it all together. Not the outfit, the other little bits and bobs that happen during a VTuber outfit reveal. Anyway, thank you very much for coming along if you did. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.